meditate a lot, and with just one single attention, just to help with the higher energy from the original universe. Every day I thank the councils and thank the power of God and the cosmic for helping humankind to become more enlightened, more loving, and peaceful. Helping the needy is really helping yourself. The reward is more than anything you can imagine. You're a good boy, and I love you forever, forever. You're my best friend. It's not how much you have. It's the best you give. Help yourself. Cultivate, meditate, pray. You keep yourself in the same path, in the straight area. Keep your mind clean and determined. God bless you. I love you. I just show you the way. You just have to walk. You see? That's why the more positive, the more meditation, the more your life change. Okay? Positive, positive. I'm just checking sometimes, different time to see if you're sleeping or you're meditating. Huh? Sleeping or meditating? Good. Honest?
Yes.
I didn't sleep all night. Why should you sleep, right? Yeah. Hey, good friends. Many people also up there been with me for a long time. Long time. I'm glad to see such people. Because you're going soon, so I try to give you a lot of time. Yeah. Did it benefit you somehow? All these Buddhist sutras and stuff? Does it really make you feel more elevated? Some are not good. Some are, yes, but some are not. You ask me why I fear if I am Tim Kotu, and all this talk all these days make no difference to you. I'm very serious practitioner. That's why I go to the mountain alone with hunters and animals running around like that. I'm serious, that's why I went to Himalaya. I'm serious, that's why I'm still meditating many hours a day. Okay? I don't need you to believe in me, nothing. I don't need to prove you nothing. Maybe I shouldn't have told you that I'm Tim Kutu even. I don't know why I told you. I told you not just for you, for the world, for other people to know the name, in case they need it. The same question you can say, why the Buddha have to eat? Huh? Understand? Yeah. Why the Buddha need an ashram? Yeah. Why somebody have to build an ashram for him? If he's a Buddha, he can manifest the house by himself. He can. He can. But that's not the point. That's not the point. What for? Buddha come down and hula hula hop and do all kind of magic? What is that? Even the magician can do that. Why the Buddha accept offering from other people? Anybody know? Huh?
To bless them.
Yeah, give them blessing. He didn't want to stay anyway. He wanted to go. He wanted to go to Nirvana. But after God, kind of begged him, so he remember all the compassionate deeds he does. But even then he said, it's too difficult. I don't want to stay here. Huh? It was difficult for him. At that time, we're not that polluted here even. We have no car, no television, not too much poison in the air or in the sun or in the water. And people were still so difficult, not to talk about these days. Yeah. I just told you I'm Tim Kotu only. And then already, is she really? If she is, why is she scared? Anyone will be scared. It's just the hunters, they're running around, and the animals are running around too because they're pushing them into one corner so they can shoot. And in the dark of the night, they might not see me. Understand? I'd be happy to die tomorrow, honestly. Yeah? Suppose I'm not fearful. Suppose not. But I have to be fearful too, because all of your fearful karma were on me too. Didn't you even know that? If I don't have fear, how do I understand your fear? How do I know how to make you not fear? If I don't know what it is. I'm born in here to suffer and to know everything about humans so that I can help you. To be in a desert, or to be in a mountain, or to be a forest, you have to really want it, no matter what. You understand? Yes. It's not like I really want to look out for the forest. I'm also okay here. It's just at that time I have to be there. Yeah, different time I have to be in different places. So I keep running around, different mountains, different forests. Sometimes I stay in some houses, but rarely, nowadays, rarely in the house, just outside. Either a little hut, simple, quickly, these plastic hut they sell, like a shed, it's simple to build. Or just a tent, yeah, or some box, uh, plastic box. The plastic box they make so that you can put garbage inside and clap it and lock it. Yeah, I stay in one of them too. It's quicker, yeah, it's quicker. Anywhere we do, anything, as long as I have to be there for spiritual connection. I could, I could do many things, but then you will not be healed. Understand? Everything you criticize on me is because of you. Truly like that. It is like that. I keep the 5 precepts. I don't tell you lie. Hmm? So anything you look at me bad, this is the mirror. You should check yourself first. Huh? Okay? Yes. Maybe I'm not Tim Kutu. Who cares? Hmm? Who cares? You have benefit. Okay? There was a film, Bruce Almighty. You remember?
Yes.
Okay. God told him, don't ever tell anybody that he is God, temporarily God. I guess filled in the job, while the God went on vacation. It's really funny. Yeah. But he didn't have to tell anybody that he's God. He has only one wife, and she even didn't believe nothing in him. She left anyway. Understand? He did not have to do anything. He's just a private person. Wonderful. I thought I'm kind of your teacher. So whatever happened to me, whatever I know, I let you know. That's why I told you. Otherwise, I couldn't care a hair about what you know, what you think about me, and what you think I am or not. You think I really care? For what reason? Huh? Yeah. For me, everything is really, really illusion. Truly like that. And there's one thing to know and another thing to really realize that. Understand? Yeah. One thing to know that you are Buddha inside, you have Buddha inside. And another thing is to realize your Buddhahood. You understand? Yeah, that is the thing. But since I already became involved with you, so I just try to continue to help you as much as I can. Otherwise, I can just go like this. Everything's okay. Go or not go, it's okay. Mm. But since I stay with you, now and then still, it benefits you. So I will try. Yeah, I will try. Mm. Uh, I came here to let you ask any question you want about the Buddhas, about the practice, and about your experience and everything. These few days, a lot of your brother and sister tell good experiences, openly or with each other, exchanging experiences. Uh, yes, please.
Hi, Master.
Hi.
Thank you for coming again tonight.
Tonight, no, this is
I mean,
tomorrow.
this morning.
This is morning.
Yeah.
Tell me.
Well, first of all, you just mentioned that you can heal yourself, and it's true. Like I've experienced so many times, you heal myself.
Yes, even you can do it. All of you can.
I truly saw it in vision, and many times, and I know that you can do it for yourself
Yes.
too. But because of you decided to bear our karma, you allow yourself to suffer for us.
Yes, correct.
Also, I would like to thank you very much. For me personally, I find that this experience to witness how you drag basically people to the golden era, it's a miracle. It's so amazing, mind blowing. Just to know, like I had a vision how you actually stopped that tsunami from landing. And I was thinking all these predictions done by many psychics before, they were meant to be, except thanks to your grace humans escaped so many disasters. It's just unbelievable. I also experienced when you elevated human soul to the third level. And it was actually interesting. I had a coworker and she was in the psychic group. So after a few months after I saw when you elevated the human soul, she said, oh, everybody knows that this fall something happened to people, like the conscience of people went up and something happened. And I thought to myself, wow, how lucky I am to actually know who did it and how it happened. It's unbelievable how much work and how, like I've read before the Bible, for example, when this time comes, what's going to happen and stuff. It never crossed my mind how hard it is for you, Master, to deal with all of this, how much work you have to do. And it's just it's hard to say. It's nice to experience it. At the same time, it's not nice to see how much you suffer. Like I remember once before the countdown, um, I felt so much like I was scared for the people, for the world. And I kind of tapped, I guess, in the universe, like the compassion you had for people and stuff. And I looked, sorry, I'm kind of nervous. I don't think I can say it. It was in my mind, but when times come to express it, it's not the same.
Understand?
Yeah, I'm also nervous. I'm
It's
not a good
difficult to bring
speaker.
it into the written language or spoken language. I know
Yeah.
that. I know that.
Yeah. Well, basically, it's such a privilege to experience. I think this period of time, what you're doing, is the biggest event in the humans' experience, in the humans' history at all. So, thank you very much, and thank you for letting me personally, for example, to witness it, to see it, and to have so much advantage in many ways.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much, Master.
Thank you, thank you.
And I hope
some other also experience similar.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, you are my witness. Thank you. Because if I tell all this, people think I'm just raconte d'histoire, like telling a fairy tale or something. That's why I don't say anything. I don't say a lot. Very little what I told you. Very little. It's okay. It's not that hard. The hardest part of my job is you guys. Other thing in the spiritual realm is easier. Understand? It looks hard, but it's easier. Ego, arrogance, and ignorance is more difficult. In the physical level, it's more difficult. Yeah, physical, intellectual, mental, all this garbage, more difficult, more painful. It took toys on my body many times. It's only because I have to continue to live for everyone. Otherwise, I don't want to stay here even. Not because I'm depressed or suicidal. It's not like that. I feel, what's the use? It's all illusion. I'm just playing with kids and then they don't even know, you know? Yeah. Just like you are parents and your child is little and you play with toys with them, you boom, boom, bam, bam with them. At that time, maybe you are deep, maybe even for some moment you become childlike again. But that doesn't mean you grow back into a child. Doesn't mean your parents' status is lessened. Understand? That you forget that you're adult. No, it's not like that. You just play with the kids. Yeah. You know, for you, the motorcycle, the toys motorcycle is nothing. You know, it's just toys. But you play with him like real. Wow, my God, come on, come on, come on. You know, this way, that way. You just make it so exciting with the kids, you know? Mm. Otherwise, you don't care. Yeah? You don't care. But you know for sure that the kids is very happy with this toy. So you wouldn't tell him, "I just toy." Or you don't want to destroy it because you don't care. Okay? Mm. So it's not a question. It's just you look very grateful. I'm glad. Should be grateful also to your school councils. Yeah. God Almighty, cosmic beings. They're all helping. Okay. I don't really like it. Not just personal thing, but I don't like it that so many things that all heavens and earth do for all the people here. And some people are so ignorant and so ungrateful, you know? So ungrateful. That's what I don't like. I also don't like people who don't really practice, just jump in the group just for fun. Because no, they have no life, they have nothing to do. Come in and just ruin our, you know, togetherness. And I don't like this kind of people. So many doubts in the head because too low level, that's a problem. If you have such experience like her, for example, or like other brother and sister, you don't even have any question in your mind. You have no question whatsoever. You're just so grateful, grateful, grateful. You never can have even one little question in your head because you know too sure, too well. Yeah. Only low level people have doubt, have question, and thinking garbage. Okay. Any more? Tell me, what's your name?
Jose.
Jose.
Yeah.
And what's her name?
So my name is Ariane. Ariane.
Ariane. You English and he's Spanish.
I was born in Iran.
Oh, Iran.
Grew up in England.
Oh, because the name Ariane, huh? Okay, okay, okay. How did you meet her? Such a beautiful wife.
She came to study in Seville.
Seville is Spain, in
Spain,
the other,
south of Spain.
south of Spain, southeast, huh?
Yeah, and then we have
yeah. Then
we met there, and then we have about 3 years relationship. She was living here, and I was living in Spain. And then after 3 years, we decided for her to come to Spain or for me to come here.
Yeah.
And
So
when we
here.
met, I didn't speak English,
Oh.
and she speak very little Spanish.
Oh.
And then
It's better, so you never can quarrel a lot. What? The dictionary? Oh man. Oh, forget it. Forget it.
no,
It took too long to check out the sentence you want to say, and then you just cool down, man. Don't speak English. Better not.
it's true because her English was very little, and then has to explain with hands. Oh,
Yeah.
eat or go, whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it worked all the same. You produce a child, so it must have been working. Yeah. Okay, tell me, what is it you want to say?
I just want to say, even last night I was saying to my wife, it hurt my heart when I can see you talking about, the experience or other practitioners. They doubt you, and I don't understand how some practitioners still doubt you after so many years. Everything you've done and everything you do,
Yeah, I wonder myself.
sacrifice your life, your money, everything for everyone.
I wonder myself.
And all the miracles you do for everyone and all the experience after all these years.
Yeah.
And it really, yeah, it hurt my heart. And in one occasion, one of my experience, I came to see you about 5 or 6 years ago here from New Zealand, and I have a big infection in my eye, in my left eye. For 3 or 4 days, I was putting drops and things.
It's okay now.
And when I got here, you asked me where you come from, and I said, "Oh, I'm coming from New Zealand." 5 minutes later, you took one of the tissue and just clean your eye. And then I realized, oh, she's cleaning her left eye, like my eye. And then I look at my eye, and my infection was gone.
Just
straight
like
away.
that.
And that is one of them. I mean, I have so many experience and miracle. You help me in all kind of ways, and I don't understand why still people doubt you, who you are.
Because they don't practice. That is the thing. They didn't come in to practice, and when they're in, they're not practice. You see? So they see nothing, they know nothing, they hear nothing. It doesn't touch them. You understand? Sometimes I thought I waste my time, but because people like you, like Togo, you know, or her, or many others, etc., you know, some friend up there, that I still carry on and continue to carry on. Otherwise, a few months ago, even, I thought, that's it. I'm done with humanity. They can have my blessing from far away if they want to. And otherwise, I don't have to deal with them. It's too complicated. You know, it's disturbed also my meditation, my peace, you know. And I thought maybe I just forget your group in order to concentrate on meditation so that everyone else as well also benefit, rather than wasting my time with some, you know. It doesn't take a lot of people to kill one person. It doesn't take a lot of stabbing to kill somebody. Understand? One is enough. You understand me? Yeah. It's very difficult, you know, to be a master. You have to dance, you have to sing, you have to know everything else. Lucky, huh? Lucky that I have a little talent. I earn my own money. Otherwise, I wonder what else you would do to me if I rely on you to live. I wonder. Anybody else want to say something? Otherwise, I read the joke last night again. Yes, Togo.
Je suis un peu attristé par le maître tout à l'heure parce que elle n'était pas contente.
He felt a bit sad because the master was not happy.
Yeah, c'est la vie.
J'ai été élevé par mon grand-père maternel.
I was raised by the grandfather from his mother's side.
Qui est croyant et pratiquant. Et je vais chanter un master, une chanson dans ma langue pour lui dire apaisez-vous, il n'y a que ça.
And he was a practitioner. He believes in one religion, and he would like to sing a song to say, have calmness in you.
What?
He's going to sing a song
For what?
to say, have peace in you.
Have peace. Thank you. I cannot always have peace if some of you don't have peace.
He will sing in his own language.
Mi wo do fa san pa no san Georgie, yo a tapé Jojoa. Et mon kemne, toi, devia magon, et toto. Cette chanson voulait dire, nous qui suivons le maître, parce que c'est un pratiquant, un suivant Jésus,
The meaning of the song is who we are following the master. The grandfather was following Jesus.
il disait, tout ce que Jésus a vécu se trouve dans chaque famille de cette vie, nous qui suivons Jésus.
Everything Jesus experienced is inside each family here.
Dans une famille, il devait avoir Jésus, Ponce Pilate, Judas, les bourreaux qui l'ont crucifié.
In each family, they should have Jesus and Pilate and all the people who make suffer Jesus in each family.
In each family has
each family,
Jesus,
yeah, Jesus.
and also Pilate, the one who killed Jesus,
Judas,
and Judas. Yeah, yeah.
et il nous disait ça, de faire très attention, que nous vivons, nous qui suivons la voie de Jésus, que dans chaque famille, il y a une miniature de ceci, parce que c'est la voie, c'était la voie du maître.
And he said to be careful about this, that in each family there was like a copy of each
Of these three,
yeah,
four
of
people.
these
Oh, yeah.
people, yeah.
It's the same
Because it's the path of the master.
at Jesus'
Yeah.
time. Yeah.
Donc, je voudrais dire à maître de ne pas s'en faire. Nous vivons dans une famille. Il faut qu'il y ait tout ça là.
No,
He said
j'en
to,
veux pas.
he said to master not to worry about what happened, because we are one family and it happens like this also.
No. I
Yeah.
want them to wake up. After 30 years, 20 years, they should wake up. If not, they have to stay home and think about it. And not being spoiled, like saying, okay, no problem, I still love you. Continue your idiocy and low level. Not encourage them to continue. Yeah.
Merci, Master. Et
But
ce que
thank
je
you.
voulais,
Yeah, thank you.
ce que je voulais qu'on sache, ce n'est pas Master qui doit venir vers nous. C'est nous qui devons aller vers Master. C'est nous qui devait travailler pour pouvoir l'atteindre. Ce n'est pas le Master de venir de l'autre côté.
And he would like us to know that it's not to master to come to us, but it's every one of us to do the job to go closer to her.
I wish.
C'est très important parce que elle seule connaît. Nous ne connaissons rien. Même notre existence ici, nous ne connaissons pas. Mais elle s'est déjà découverte. Elle connaît ce qu'elle sait.
It's very important because only her has the knowledge, and we don't know anything actually. Even we live here from this life, we don't know anything, but she does. She knows. She has the knowledge.
C'est le maître nous aide à réveiller ce que nous avons oublié. Mais tant pis pour celui qui ne veut pas se réveiller.
And the master helps us to awaken what we have forgotten. But if people don't want to remember, it's their fault actually.
Il y a beaucoup de gens qui sont vraiment practitioners. Il y a pas beaucoup.
Ils doivent attendre encore 1000 ans. Il y a encore 1000 ans qu'on aura encore un maître comme celui-là.
They will have to wait 1,000 more years, because we won't have a master like this before 1,000 years.
How you know all that? Comment tu sais ça?
Maître, je le sais. Parce qu'il faut rester dans une situation pour pouvoir vous connaître, pour pouvoir vous atteindre. Il faut rester dans une situation. Il faut travailler pour pouvoir vous atteindre. Si quelqu'un qui ne travaille pas,
Et ça va. C'est vrai.
We have to be in a particular situation to know you. If you don't work for it, you won't know it.
Yeah, it's true. That's why I want the people who don't know just out so that the people who know can continue with their work. And don't just come here and now and then, ruin our build up good energy. Like going backward. Everybody going forward and it just drag backward. Like completely different kind of dimension, different kind of understanding, different kind of level, understand? Just everybody has to go up together, I mean, more or less a little bit, but if it's too different, then he should wait at home. Maybe letting him go in home will wake him up a little bit more. Better than just hanging around doing nothing, never improve nothing. Just like Ananda, always together with Buddha and not really enlightened until the whole Sangha kick him out. And then he become better. Okay, huh? But thank you very much. Why are you shaking your head?
parce qu'on n'a pas les yeux ouverts, c'est-à-dire, ce n'est pas l'œil là qu'il faut ouvrir. C'est pas...
Qu'est-ce qu'il a dit?
Ce n'est pas les yeux physiques qu'il fallait ouvrir.
Yeah.
C'est l'œil intérieur qu'il faut.
It's not the physical eyes we have to open, is the eye inside. That we
Yeah,
have to
I
open.
know. Somebody,
Travailler.
some people are just too cloudy. All right. This is a problem with sometimes some people also working, do something for the association, and then the ego come out, make trouble. Yeah? Yeah. Especially if you don't check out your ego, and if you already have this tendency, then the Maya help you to deepen that. I say to you, we all have anger and we all have, what do I say? Fear, emotion inside, okay? Yeah. But we use it or not use it, up to us, nah? I'm very natural to you, okay? Whatever I have, I tell you. I'm not fearful of that. I'm not fearful of the fear. Yeah, okay? I'm not, I don't fear that because of my fear, you will drop me. If you do, then it's good for me. Then I know who is friend, who is not, who is wise, who is still too low. Understand me? Yeah? Okay. I have all that. Yeah? I don't mind to cry in front of you. It's just natural thing. I could control, but I don't want to. Why bother controlling? If I feel like crying, because the Buddha suffer. If I don't cry, then what am I? Wood? Huh? I read the Jesus when he was crucified and all that. Before I became master even. Or before, when I was the housewife, I cry a lot. At that time, I was Buddhist and Christian at the same times, of course, yeah. And in the West, I don't have any sutras, so I read the Bibles and I read how they treat him and all that, and I imagine if it's me, how painful can that be, how humiliating, yeah, and how ignorant and how cruel the people treating such a saintly person like that. They cannot prove that he does anything wrong. If they have proved it, okay, he killed somebody, he stole something, huh? Or he tell people to do bad things. If they can prove all that, then they could do something. Say, oh, he's bad. He's not. There's no evidence against him like he's a bad person even, not to talk about saint. But because he dared to say that he's a son of God, that's the only sin he committed. And that's why I thought maybe I shouldn't have told you about Tim Kotu. Lucky I don't tell you about anything else yet. That's why I say I don't tell you anything anymore. Understand? Just Timkotu only. And then so many, different idea and different expectation, different concept. But Jesus cannot tell lie. He realized that he's a son of God, so he told her like that. He told his disciples or the believer, yeah. If you're a doctor, you graduate, then you know you're a doctor, right? You can't go out and say, no, I'm not a doctor. I'm humble. I'm not. Then how people trust you and come to let you heal them, right? The doctor say I'm a doctor not because he's a proud and boasting or arrogant. He just say the truth, right? It's like that, similar to Jesus or Buddha. Buddha also say he's a Buddha, not because he's proud or arrogant. I read all the sutra. I haven't felt anything arrogant about Buddha. You understand? Yeah. And I read the Bible. Whatever Jesus say, it's not arrogant or anything. He just tell the truth. Just people are so stupid, huh? I think how can a son of God look like that? What would a son of God look like? They have no idea either, huh? How can the son of God walk bare feet? Yeah. But if he walk on high heel like me, they also say, how come the daughter of God walk high heel? You understand? Yeah. The son of God has no power. Why couldn't he, like, he heal other people? Why couldn't he heal himself? Why couldn't he escape from the confinement, yeah, of the Roman soldier at that time? He has to die. Somebody has to die for those human at that time. If there's such a person as Judas in his group, then he must die. Understand me? And even after he died, one of the disciples still doubt him that he even resurrect. Yeah, Thomas. Yeah, somebody saw Jesus resurrected. Maybe, of course he can do that if he want to. Jesus, Son of God, he can. He can do miracle. He can raise the dead. He can heal the blind. And why couldn't he rise himself up? He can. And some disciple even see that and talk to him and all that. Couple of people even, not one. And Thomas still don't believe it. So why? Why should his sister or his brother tell lie to him? Understand me? That is terrible. Meaning doubting his own initiate brother and sister. Understand me? It's like that. Even one of the main disciples, one of the 12 apostles. Yeah, 2,000 years ago. At that time, we didn't even have pollution yet, that to confuse our mind. Yeah. But if you want to still to become a Buddha, then you should, okay? Should. You probably won't be a Buddha right away, but later, some other lifetime. But I'm warning you, all the Buddha sacrifice is real, huh? Okay. You can be enlightened now, okay? And enjoy your kingdom status when you die, yeah? But if you want to become Buddha, that's another thing. It's your own choice and your own road. I will not interfere, okay? At that time when you want to become Buddha, there may be many, many things you have to do. And don't call me, huh? My phone will turn off. Yeah. Because you're Buddha, you're supposed to do things. Why you call your master again? No. If you want you grown up and be a master, grow up, be an independent business, then do it yourself. I have other things to do. But be warned, huh? You'll be tested with fire, with suffering, inside out, mental, intellectual, body, everything. And during the time, the Buddha doesn't tell anybody about his inside suffering, but he suffered a lot. Yeah, some of it comes out, like Devadatta is obvious, yeah? But other instant, like he has to eat like horse feeding, the food for the horse for 3 months because of karma of disciple. Buddha, already a Buddha. Lucky at that time he's in India. Indian people mostly very gentle, and believing. Yeah. So it's only we know only some instant like that. His cousin want to kill him, for example, or some disciple mistake make him he has to eat the horse feeding for 3 months, for example, like that. And somebody even feed him dog's meat, yeah, and saying that is a vegetarian, for example, like that. Him and his disciple, dog meat. Buddha a vegetarian, and then we just know a little bit now and then. See, maybe disciple hear it just to learn, just to learn some lessons, even negative lesson. You must learn also to know. In case you want to be a master, then you should know. Don't expect always clapping hands and I love you, I love you, I love you. Oh, there are many things you have to deal with. Okay, humans' ego are not easy. If I keep hiding everything from you, all the negative things, well, I don't even tell you a lot. Just some only. Just a tip of the iceberg of all the things. Okay, yeah, guys, everything I did for you. All the money I spent for you and the world. I don't do anything wrong. I don't care who says what. The problem is you have to know what you do, not about anybody say what. If the whole world praise me, but I know I'm bad, then I also cannot live with myself. Yeah? Yeah. And if the whole world say I'm bad and I know I'm good, then I'm happy, I don't care. Yeah, at that time, everybody say Jesus was bad. Whoa, how bad was he? What has he done to anybody except to heal the sick, to cure the blind, and to tell people to believe in God and to change the evil way of life. What did he done? What has he done wrong? Nothing. Nobody can say he done anything wrong, except he was honest. He said he's the son of God. Oh, well, he was. He is. This is a problem, The established religion, they kill many saints.
Master, can I tell about what I think was a miracle for me?
Yeah, okay. Your horse? We all like to hear miracles. Please tell us.
Well, it's a miracle to me. It might not be such a miracle to anybody else. But when I found out, so where I live is very remote, so I don't have any internet. To use internet, I've got to go 6 kilometres or 12 kilometres into town.
Join the club.
To use the library.
Yeah.
And so I didn't know about that there was going to be a retreat here. And I found out when I drove down to Melbourne on the Friday, and one of my friends, I had dinner with him at a vegan restaurant, and he said, "Oh, did you hear that they've got, things happening at..." And by that Monday...
Your friend initiate or not?
Yes, he's initiate, yeah. And by Monday I was booked. And then I found out that I couldn't go. It was cancelled. And I didn't find out till 8 o'clock of the day that I was flying that I could go. But I live a long way from the airport. The airport is like 400 kilometres away from
400 kilometres?
Yeah. So,
take you 10 hours to drive there?
Oh, no, it took me... Probably I left at 9:30 in the morning and I was on the flight. I was actually at the airport by about 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
You drove there?
I drove there. Gosh. I drove to the airport. But it was amazing how it all happened because I just jumped in the shower when I found out at 8 o'clock in the morning. My sister started packing my bag for me.
Oh.
I was saying, put this in, put that in, And then I got into the car at 9:30
No time to lose, quickly.
in the morning, rang up my friend and said, you have to feed my horses now because I made up 22 feeds before I left so that, you know, they had food because I make up special feeds for them.
Yeah.
You know, when you're talking about Buddha with eating the horse food, I thought, well, if it's anything like the horse food I give my horses, it would be quite nourishing.
How did you feed your horse? What?
I feed them, they get chaff, so oat and chaff, loosened chaff. They get herbs, so they get nettle, and they get carrots and apples, and they get cleavers, which is like the sticky weed. It's a sticky weed. It's very nutritious. It's a weed. People consider it a weed, but actually weeds are quite nutritious. They get that. They get seaweed meal.
Oh,
They get dolomite, which is
quite a
like
meal.
Yeah.
Nutritious.
They get dolomite, which is because Australia is an old continent, the topsoil has been blown away and all the good stuff is not there anymore, you know, to grow the food. So it's replaced with this dolomite. So they get a pinch of that every day as well. So I made up 22 of these big bags, you know,
Leave it
before
there
I left.
with your sister.
Yeah, but you know, to me it was just a miracle, and I thought, this is just amazing because in a week, here I am on my way, and I just thought, well, why wouldn't I be so driven to go? Because to me it was like I was going to see the most beautiful entity in the whole universe. So
E.T.?
no, entity. You know,
Entity.
Yeah.
So I'm an entity now.
The most beautiful being in the world, in the whole universe. So, you know, that was my
Well, thank
driving
you.
force to come
Thank
here.
you. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. For you, at your age, I don't mean to offend anything, but to drive all alone and go to the airport, packing all that, and take care at home before you go, and this is really a miracle to me.
Oh, to me, it's just like I just had to come. You know, it was just like this big thing that I just had to be here.
Yeah, I
And I
understand.
don't know. I just trust my inner knowing,
Yeah,
and that's what drives me.
yeah, I understand. You
Yeah.
just want to go. Yeah, I understand that.
But you know, when you were talking about the hunters, because this is a fear I have near where I live, because I live in such a remote area, and my horses, there's a lot of deer there, and the hunters come to shoot the deer.
Yeah,
you know,
sometimes
which
they
is-
should. Yeah,
which is really, really sad. But I worry for my horses too,
Yeah,
because
it
they're in
could-
that same
yeah.
vicinity.
there could be your horse also. I understand.
But they have coats on that have got reflective bands on them, so you know when they shine the lights.
Oh,
you
but
know.
you never know.
No.
You never know. Sometimes they
That's-
aim at the deer, but then if your horse nearby, it could happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I live also one day long ago in another remote mountain, there was no water, no electricity, truly nothing. And the hunters also all over around, you know, with the hunting dogs even. So I had to fence it all in.
Well, they have national parks near where I am, and shooters are not allowed to go in there. So the animals, the wildlife, have got an area where they can go,
Yeah.
and they're protected, and nobody's allowed. There people. I mean, you can ride your horse through there, or you can take a bike through there, or whatever. But people are not allowed to take guns and dogs. No dogs, no cats
Oh.
are allowed to go in there. So the wildlife at least have got some area where they can have
My-
some peace.
Yeah. My area is also, but it's a private land, you know, I paid for it, everything. I was thinking maybe one day we, you know, make something there and then everybody can come, but it's not that easy. There's only a small well, already dig the well, and the rainwater, if we have rainwater, we must have buildings, you see, so we catch the rain. I built a little, like, it's like a small poodles, not a pond even, you know. I built alongside of the stones, so that maybe water will run in there, but it's not much. And I took some water from some little sources from the mountain, but also not much, maybe. But it takes a long time to fill up a tank of maybe I don't know, maybe 30 tons or something water. I don't know why I told you this story. Because you horse, you and your horse. Okay. Yeah. For you, because you know, you think it's a miracle because you live in it and you know how things impossible happen, you know, and you feel it. You have the intuition and the connection inside, you feel it. But if you tell like that in worldly language, it's became like nothing.
I know.
I know that.
People don't understand,
Understand
how,
this?
how you feel about
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Because you have to live it in order to know, to live the experience. That's why I told many of you don't tell your experience. Yeah, but here we understand. More miracle.
Oh,
Plenty, huh?
they happen all the time.
Understand.
Yeah, but because it's a very peaceful place and it's sort of like you're always in a beautiful, you always have a lovely feeling. You wake up in the morning, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
You go through the day, you see your animals.
And you're lucky.
So many blessings, you know. And when things are meant to happen, they just do. And it's, you can't really explain it to anybody because it just happens.
Yeah, I understand. I think many of them understand. Yeah. Okay, love. Thank you very much for sharing. Thank you. Anybody else? Yeah. You want to sing now?
No. I'm not a good singer.
Okay.
I just want to say thank you so much for everything that you've done for me. I know that you arrange everything and you take care of me so well. And my life couldn't be more perfect. Actually, before I come here, because I finished my advanced diploma, and I struggled myself to find a job, and I couldn't find a job. And I say to myself, oh, maybe because not a good time, maybe I have to study more. Just before one day I come here, and then I got a job offer. And I know that you arrange everything. And my life couldn't be more perfect. I got an excellent husband that he's always support me. Every time that we have a retreat, he's always support me and encourage me to come.
Chen, you are the only one who come all the time. The poor guy stay home, take care of everything.
Yeah.
Look at that's why how many guys are lucky to be here.
Yeah.
It's all woman. Honey, I want to go. I must go. And then the husband say, okay, just go.
Yeah.
What else the man do? Huh?
Yeah, even though I depend on him financially 100% because I'm not working at the moment.
You will be, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm thank you for everything.
You're lucky girl. Yeah.
And one more thing that I want to share as well. My parents also want to say thank you to you. They got initiated in Hong Kong camp about over 20 years ago, and they couldn't make to be here because it's really hard for them to get a visa and come here. And they haven't seen you for over 20 years, but they say to me that they don't feel that you with them all the time. And my parents, they all loving heart in Vietnam. And the miracle is from the first day of opening until now, the loving heart is already full of customer. And even actually, to be honest with you, when they call me up and they say that they want to open the loving hub 5 years ago, and I even want to stop them because before the loving heart, they already opened 2 vegetarian before, but it's not successful. And I say to my parents, maybe you move to the other thing. Maybe it's not suit you. But my mom, she have a deep connection with you inside, and she say that I've never thought that I was gonna open any vegetarian or vegan restaurant again because it's enough for me. But somehow, Master inside tell me that I have to open the loving heart, and then I can see that's miracle because it's not often that you see the restaurant from the first day ever of opening until now, which is 5 years already, but it's full of customer every day. and especially the first day of the month and the middle day of the month, which is ngày rằm và mùng 1 đó sư phụ.
Buddhist, yeah.
Yeah, and even we don't have enough seat for all the customer. They have to queue up in such a long line, and some of them have to go out to find the seat themselves. Yeah, but they still happy.
Yeah.
So
okay.
yeah, it's quite a miracle.
Must be good food.
Yeah.
The miracle is the food.
But I think it's all about you. You bless the restaurant, and everybody in the restaurant can feel it.
Good, wonderful, wonderful. Good news. Congratulations. Yes. They don't feel separate from me, that's why. They haven't seen me a long time, but they feel like they've just seen me yesterday. It's okay like that. Some people are like that, yes. That's why they can do many things, you know, they can make it happen. Good, good.
Thank you, Master.
Go home and be nice to your husband.
I will.
Even though he loves you, but you have to be nice and appreciate it and express it, you know? Yeah, express it. John, I guess all of you know better than I how to be a wife. Who am I to tell you, because I left him anyway. Yeah. But I have always loved him, you know? Okay, anyone else? No? Okay, it's good.